So here we have the Peugeot 208 GTI on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the car first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in, and as I mentioned, we'll run through some of the controls on the inside of the car from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the coolant temperature gauge. We then have the rev counter, speedometer, and the fuel gauge over on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 60,768. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information displayed in that section should you wish to. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have our stereo and phone controls on here. Behind the steering wheel, cruise control and speed limiter, and then over into the main screen area next. We have a couple of physical buttons, but essentially it all becomes touchscreen. There's a number of ways you can listen to your music in this car. FM, DAB and AM radio, USB input, mirror link, so you can project certain Peugeot friendly apps up onto this screen. We have iPod input, Bluetooth, audio and auxiliary input as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music. You can pair your phone from here, of course. And then below that, dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning now turned on. The same button will turn that off again as well. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, USB and auxiliary inputs for your music, 2 cup holders, and then the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.